for MHT calling the net into session. My name is Mike, and this is a directed net. Still informal, but still directed. The net is being convened for the purpose of sharing information of WiresX and Fusion Networks, and the net meets every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and all amateur radio operators are invited to check in. Are there any stations with bulletins or announcements for the net? Please call. All right, if anybody went to the Shepherdsville, the Greater Louisville Ham Fest today, we'd love to hear from you and find out how that went up there today. And when you check in with comments, give us a little update, please. All right, all amateurs are now invited to check in whether or not you have a comment for the net. Please check in using your call sign phonetically and alphanumerically. Once you've checked in, be sure to inform me if you have to leave so that I can check you out. If you do not wish to be called on for comments, please state this at the time of check-in. Well, actually, what we're going to do in that situation, we're going to call for short-time check-ins first, and then we'll get through that list, and we'll start on stations operators with comments. So, stations checking in and out are encouraged to keep listening until the check-in phase is complete, in case another station has traffic for you. Seen that happen a time or two. All right, this is N4MHT again, and now we'll start taking check-ins. Please allow time when checking in for the WiresX network to catch up, and also before in keying, so your check-in makes it all to all repeater and node sites. All right, we're going to look for short timers. Call N4MHT.
N4MHT, KJ4, TKL, Kilo, Juliet, forward, Tango, Kilo, Lima, in and out.
All right, James, we've got you, and congratulations on winning the book. I saw that post on, I saw that post on one of the Facebook pages. Congratulations again. Next check-in, in and out, please. AK AK4FN, Alpha Kilo 4 Foxtrot November, John Fredonia, in and out tonight, Mikey. I've got you, John. Sounding good over your way. Appreciate you stopping by. Next check-in, please. Short timers.
Kilo 4, Uniform, Lima Echo.
Good evening to you, Jerry. I appreciate all the help with getting the machines all squared away here. We've got new repeaters in Princeton where we've replaced the 2-meter and the 440 with brand new number 2s from Yazoo, and Jerry got those all set up for us, and we did that last Tuesday. So you are listening to a brand new machine, ladies and gents. Thank you, Jerry, and hi to Jean. We'll listen for her in a minute. Next check-in, please.
NAPOG November 8, Papa Oscar Golf, Rick, up here in Hamilton, Ohio. And good to see you today. Wrong way, you wasn't there. Daggone it. Thank you, Mike. NAPOG.
Oh, what a dig. Oh, that was a nice one. Okay. No, I was not there. I hope you had a good time and hope you sold out there, Rick. All right, looking for more check-ins. Short-time check-ins for the Kentucky All-Digital Network Net. Please call now.
KN4GZX, Kilo, November 4, Golf Zulu X-Ray. No comment. Have a good evening, everyone.
KN4GZX. Appreciate you checking in, and stick around. Somebody may want to holler at you for a while. All right, N4MHD here again, still looking for short timers. One last call.
Kilo, November 4th, Hotel Delta Tango, Jerry Bowman, Hopkinsville, Kentucky. In and out.
That's from the West Coast. N6SDK.
Hi, we're looking for those who are wishing to make a comment tonight. Tell us all about what's going on in your neck of the woods. Did you make it to Shepherdsville to the Hamfest? Let us know. Tell us how that went and give us an update. N4MHD looking for long timers. Please call now.
Well, hello, Mikey. It's WA4SKU, Whiskey Alpha 4 Sierra Kilo Uniform in Eubank, Kentucky.
All right, Mike, thank you for checking in. We've got you, and be back to you shortly. I heard someone else in there say, in Kentucky.
Hey, Mike, this is KK for OVW. This is Randy here in White House, Tennessee.
Good evening, Randy. Glad to have you on board. Hope your net went well, and sorry I missed it. Hey, it's still looking for long-timers with comments. Please call.
Kilo, November 4 of Mike Alpha. It's Rich over in Butler County.
KN4NAA. Good to have you on board this evening, Rich. Thank you, sir. We'll get right back to you. Still listening? Well, we'll go ahead and see what we've got for comments tonight. We'll start with WA4SKU, Mike. Give us an update on the hurricane. Y'all got any rain up that way? From N4MHD.
Okay, hello, Mikey. WA4SKU. Well, there's nothing up here now. It's just calm and no rain. I think it probably rained a little bit earlier today. It did rain pretty hard on us coming back from Shepherdsville, and they had some tornado warnings out when we went through Danville. But we didn't see anything, and we made it home safe. Had a good time at the Hamfest. I won, I think, 3 different little door prizes, and that was fun. And got to watch Jerry fly that drone, and boy, it went way up out there. That was neat. Oh, but you've seen that spark up in the air before. I think over in Caldwell County, maybe. Anyway, let's see. What else was there to talk about? I'm going to be going to Richmond next Saturday. That'll be fun. Can't wait. And I guess that's about it. It's good to hear John on KN4GZX. He's got his node up down there in Tennessee now, so he can be one of us. He comes in there with that big booming voice from down there. Anyway, turn it back over to you, Mikey. Thank you for calling the net. And, man, I'm surprised nobody wanted to just jump on being the net control tonight. WA4SKU.
You know, I don't understand it either. Seems like that would be something to aspire to, Mike. I don't know. Anyway, good to hear from you, and I hope you have a big time in Richmond next week, and I hope that was a big time today. And I'm sure it was, riding with Ken and that crew. Oh, my. I got to somehow figure out how to be a part of that bunch one of these days. All right, we'll break with you, Mike. We'll get on down to White House and see what Randy's kicking around down there. KK4OVW from N4MHD and the Kentucky All Digital Network Net.
Well, good evening, Mike and everyone. Just want to check in today and see how things are going. Good hearing you on. I had a good time up there at Shepherdsville. I helped Mr. Walker today, helped his bottom line there today. That was a lot of fun. I got to watch Jerry fly the drone. I tell you, like I told him when I was there, it's very therapeutic. I have one not like theirs, but I have one when I was up with this arm here, flying it, and it is very therapeutic. It's a lot of fun. Something I'd always wanted to do when I was growing up, to be a pilot, but finances and all that stuff kind of got in the way. But wish you could have been there, Mikey. I wish I could be there in Richmond next week, but I got to be up in Indiana for a follow-up with the doctor here. Hopefully he can clear me to do full duty for work. But getting ready to go through the drive-thru here at Bojangles. Get a little, as Larry Brummett says, get the chicken fix. So anyway, everyone have a great evening. 7-3 all KK for OVW. Good hearing you on, Mikey. Talk to you soon.
KK4OVW from N4MHD. Randy, glad you had a big time today and enjoy that chicken fix. Well, I don't get around to it every week like Larry does. He is regular now, but we have to shake hands with the Colonel from time to time, you know, maybe once every month or two. That's always good doing there. All right, bud, thank you for coming aboard, and sure do appreciate you checking in. All right, let's drop down one. Let's see what's going on with Rich in Butler County, KN4MAA.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It's KN4MAA, Rich over here in Butler County. I did make it up to the Shepherdsville thing, an hour late, so it's Eastern time and I'm Central time, and I didn't really want to get up at dark 30. Went over to see Mr. Walker. That was great. He helped me out quite a bit. Got some good supplies, got some connections and some connectors and stuff and that stuff, and some basic little plug-ins and things. I keep telling them, you know, these are local distributors around here in Asia making what I call idiot kits for us poor new guys, so we understand all the little pieces and parts and thingies that we need eventually to put all of our stuff together. But it was a good time. It wasn't too bad. Saw a lot of old stuff, a little bit of new stuff, so it was a good time. No severe weather down here. Everything's been up north of us, so far so good. It's all clear out of here. Thanks for having me tonight, and it's KN4MA, and all clear. Thank you, guys.
All right, Rich, thank you for joining us, and thank you for looking out for Mr. Walker. Yeah, Brian's an old, long time friend, and he's helped the Princeton Club immensely over the years. We made him a lifetime member now. He can't get away from us. We know the trick. Anyway, I hope he did well up there too, and I'm sure he did, with plenty of Yazoo stuffs and all kinds of fusion going on. He's the real spark plug in all that doings here in Western Kentucky. I accuse him all the time of having a part-time Yazoo contract. So anyway, so much for Brian and so much for Rich, and we'll get on to the next check-in. We have a relay from Gail, KJ4HFS, and Richie, KI4YIV. We'll put those on short time. And we're still looking for check-ins for the Kentucky All Digital Network Net. Short time, long time, just tell me what you are and we'll get you on the list. Please call now.
E5EQX, Whiskey, Bravo 5, Victor, Quebec X-Ray, Mike, in Lyon County out by Lake Barkley.
Short timer comments there, Mike.
You can put me anywhere. Just don't put me in the trash.
We would never kick you to the curb there, my friend. Go ahead and tell us something good while we've got you. WB5VQX from N4MHD.
Yeah, all right. N4MHD and the net. This is WB5VQX. And I want to apologize to Randy, KK4OVW. I was intending to check in on the net tonight and fell asleep. And when I woke up, it was after 8:30, and I said, well, there's not a whole lot of point in even messing with that. I don't know, my internet connection's been kind of up and down because of the weather anyway, so I might not have been able to get in there. Today was my last day at the marina. I'm officially no longer at the marina, and I start out there at the cookie factory in Princeton on Wednesday. so we're looking forward to all of that. Looking very forward to all of that. Got the K8HSY remote station working real well. I've made almost 200 contacts. Well, not counting today. I probably have a little over 200 contacts via remote over the last couple of days. 40 some odd different countries, and so everything's working real good. The majority of that was working FT8 mode, but I can work sideband as well without too much of a problem, given that there's not too much QR Mary. And I tried to contact the one of the Route 66 on the air stations. That's a special event going on this starting today through the 16th, and they've got, if you're not familiar with it, they've got stations, one-by-one call stations, W6, and then a second letter, a suffix letter, station all along the old Route 66. And, of course, the concept is to contact all of the stations along Route 66. And I think I've got 4 of them in the bag right now. I'm not quite sure how many of them there are, but there's quite a few. I think I got 4 of them in the bag right now. And I was attempting to contact Whiskey 6 Alpha in Santa Monica, California, but I just couldn't make it through the contest QRM up on 20 meters, which was really unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure between now and the end of the event that I'll be able to get all of them in. So that's something interesting going on. Other than that, there's not much else going on out here by the lake. Just playing radio and playing computer and playing unemployed for the next couple of days. That's going to be nice. And for MHT and the Kentucky All Digital Fusion Net, this is WV5VQX.
All right, Mike. I hope everything went well at the marina and everybody parted ways and company just fine. And maybe you could moonlight there next year. Oh my gosh, that would be something extra. Oh, good luck with the Bremner job. Well, it's not Bremner anymore, but the cookie factory. That's the only way we know it, I guess, anymore. So enjoy and good luck to you on Wednesday, and make them proud, son. Make them proud. I hope you got that router at home or down at Dad's. I hope you got that straightened out and you're not kicking out anymore, but you did say you were having a few. You were having a few internet problems there today, so anyway, we'll turn it. We'll kick it back and in check-in mode here and see if we can find somebody else there, Mike. We'll break with you. Have a good one and enjoy your few days of freedom. All right, this is N4MHT, still looking for check-ins for the Kentucky All Digital Network Net. Kilo Alpha 4, Juliet Whiskey Bravo, in and out. Kilo Alpha 4, JWB, got you there, in and out, and appreciate you stopping by. Anyone else? Last call for check-ins. Any station, anywhere for the Kentucky All Digital Network Net. We'll line things up. This is KW4DI, Kilo Whiskey 4, Delta India.
Delta Tango, in and out.
9 Zulu 4, Juliet Charlie, Trinidad and Tobago. All
right, let's take a little break right there. I believe we missed one. We've got KW4DI, first on the list, and someone doubled with KW4DI. Station ending in T, please try again.
Kilo November 4, Hotel Delta Tango, in and out.
All right, sir, we've got you this time. KN4HDT, in and out. Appreciate you stopping by. And our station from Trinidad, Tobago, I believe that was 9Z4 Zulu Charlie. Is that correct? 9 Zulu 4 Zulu Charlie?
It is 9 Zulu 4 Juliet Charlie. How do you copy net control?
We've got Z was a J, okie doke. We've got 904 Juliet Charlie. All right, let's get a comment from you if you've got time to stay with us. Tell us what's going on down there. How's the weather? Anything or tropical storm-wise around you? And just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good night, Net Control. November 4, Mike, Hotel Tango. Good night to you and all the other operators reading tonight's digital net. The call sign is 9 Zulu 4 Juliet Charlie. And the name is Junior. Juliet Uniform November India Oscar Romeo. And I'm transmitting from Trinidad and Tobago, the West Indies. Presently, I'm using my handy talkie, the FT2D. Into my node, HRI 200 with the connected to the FTM 100. And the weather down here on this side here today was all sunny on this side. Basically no rain, and where I was, but I heard some other persons in the country said they had rain and some thunder down at their side, but where I was on the northeastern side, basically no rain. So that is basically it. I went for a drive this afternoon, a nice long drive, and I came back into the shack when it was dark. You know, so that's basically I'm winding down for the afternoon. Over.
Roger that. Sounds like a good thing to do. Take a nice long drive in the countryside. Tell me, what is your temperature down there, your average high temperature for the day right now?
Okay, presently I'm not by the thermometer right now, but average is about 28, 29 degrees Celsius. That is somewhere around 80-something degrees Fahrenheit. Not too sure, probably somewhere between 81, 87 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere between there. But basically, generally on the Celsius side, is around 28, 29 degrees Celsius presently. Over.
Roger that. Doggone it, that sounds wonderful. Tropical breezes, 85 or so degrees, salt air in your face. Sounds like fun to me. I think I'll head that way.
Definitely net control, very nice temperature, very nice weather. It was nice weather enough to go to the beach. I was supposed to go to the beach yesterday, but I did not. So probably sometime next week I'll make a trip to the beach. Over.
Roger that. I hope the trip's not too far. I don't know if you live right on the coast or inland, but sounds like fun however it is down that way. I keep on telling myself I'd like to go to Belize and see what's going on down that way. One of these days, maybe. All right, Junior, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for joining in and spending some time with us, and just not just hi and bye. We sure do appreciate that, and I hope to see you back on the net next Saturday night. Roger, Roger.
Definitely net control. Well, it's not too far from the beach. Well, this particular beach at Maracas Beach on the north coast. It's a nice probably 45, 50 minutes drive. But you stop along the way and eat some local sweets, some nice sweet things to eat, and then you get down and in Maracas Bay and you have a nice bacon shack. But it's always nice getting in. It's always nice getting my name on the net. I'm definitely not high and by, just get in and say hello and see how things going on your side as well. Over.
Roger that. Well, we've got the remnants of the last little hurricane, tropical depression, or tropical storm, I guess you'd call it now, coming through the mid part of the United States, causing a little trouble, but not too much on us, particularly here in western Kentucky. But there has been tornado watches, like somebody said, and probably a little bit of severe weather to the north of us, not so much to the south. But we're doing pretty good here. Got a little rain today, not enough to catch us up to what it's usually, but we got a good thing going on. Well, all right, man, we'll get on with the net. Sure appreciate you checking in, Junior, and we're going to look for the next check-in here in just a sec. We'll give you an opportunity to sign clear.
Okay, net control. You all be safe up there. You all be safe. Stay warm, stay dry, and just be safe. I mean, definitely going to cross antennas again. I'm definitely going to cross in, check in next week again. Once I'm in the QTH, definitely getting my name on the log. So you all take care. 73. See you all. Bye-bye.
All right, Junior, break with you, and hope you have a great evening down your way. And enjoy the beach the next time you get the opportunity. All right, N4MHT with the Kentucky All Digital Network Net. We're still looking for check-ins, in or out, long time with comments. Either way, any station, anywhere. Please call.
KM4, LDP, Kilo Mike 4, Lincoln Delta Papa, Jeff and Lone Oak, no traffic.
KM4LDP. Jeff, we sure appreciate you stopping in. Take care of things in Lone Oak, and let us know if anything's heading our way. All right, anyone else still looking for check-in?
KW4KL. KW4KL. Joey Princeton.
All right, Joey, KW4KL, we've got you on the books here, buddy. How was your trip to Louisville, I think it was?
Pretty good trip. It was rather long. I was having to get up like at 5 o'clock every morning. It was usually about 10 or 10:30 before I go to bed, but it worked out okay. Just a lot of good classes. I was afraid it wasn't going to be, but it turned out to be fairly good classes. And I saw where Bill was up there. Bill Call was there, and he stayed over because he went to Shepherdsville today. So I saw him and James both on the... I knew James was going, but I know at least those two are up there representing Western Kentucky. I figured you might go, but I see you didn't. So that's about all I know. I'll turn it back to Net Control. KW4KL back to Net Control.
All right, Joey, glad you're home safe and rest up. Big week coming up. Maybe kind of, sort of. Anyway, we'll catch you later, partner. All right, next check-in, please go.
KK4, ZMP. No, second row.
Good on there. So, without further ado, I'd like to thank all stations for checking in into this week's session of the Kentucky All Digital Net. Please come again next week when the net meets again next Saturday at 7 p.m. Central. We'd like to thank the Princeton Ham Radio Club for hosting the Princeton, Kentucky WiresX Room, along with all of the repeater owners and Sidplex node station owners for allowing this net to be possible. We thank all of y'all for hooking up. I'll now close the Kentucky All Digital Net and return the WiresX room and frequencies being used back to normal amateur use. This is N4MHD, and we'll be clear and standing by and listening.
November 4, Mike Hotel Tango. This is VE7 Lima Echo. I just got home from work. Can you check me in?
VE7 Victor Echo. Hey, good to hear you from up let's see. I know you're on the East Coast. British Columbia. That's right. Took a minute for the hard drive to swing around there. Tell us what's going on up in your neck of the country.
Oh, this is Victor Echo 7 Lima Echo. Just got home from work. Don't finish till 4:30. Had to go buy some food. Got to think about cooking supper. It's only 5:30 here on the west coast of Canada, and so nothing exciting happened at work, which is good. I'm in the blood and guts business, and so we don't want any excitement at work. But I won't go into details because it shocks people. But so with amateur radio, I just check into this net, and as I get a 30-minute break on T4 FM, I got to get on another net that's starting at 5 o'clock. I said, guys, I don't get off work till 4:30, so hold the net for me. But I turn on this radio first, so that's why I'm checking in, VE7LE.
Well, all right, so we sure appreciate it. I guess I'm glad we lasted long enough to get you in. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to ask or inquire any further about the job. Whatever's going on there, I just won't go there. So, hey, but October is coming up. Sounds pretty interesting about Halloween time. All right, anything else you'd like to share with us this evening?
I know I'd have had it. It would be nice if other people could do it. I did it once. Is that you go to your Facebook page and you do a Facebook streaming of the radio and the net, so we can watch who checks in and we can listen to that afterwards. So that's turning out to be quite popular. This is VE7LE.
Well, sir, I have the face for radio, as they say. Maybe, hopefully, the voice too, but maybe that's just about it. No, face for radio. I don't have the face for broadcast live. Nothing video or anything coming out of this station. At least not now. Who knows what will happen later on? But that would be cool if anybody would like to pick it up and do that. Well, I've been trying to put out a little notice here on our Facebook page about someone else picking up, jumping in here to call the nets in case Kyle or myself wasn't available. It's either that or close it off for a weekend, and that doesn't do well. We need to keep this thing up running every week, every time a Saturday rolls around. So anyone else wishing to call the net, we'd sure love to entertain that. hey, broadcast it live on whatever, Facebook or YouTube or something too. That'd be cool.
An important question is, which time zone are you in? What time zone is Kentucky in?
We are in the Central Standard Time Zone, of course, Central Daylight now. We're 2 hours ahead of you. We're 7:35 here.
Yeah, because here on the West Coast, everybody likes to have their net during dinner time. We just get home from work. Or either cooking supper or watching the news or things like that there. Okay, 73, I'll let you go. I gotta turn on the D-Star radio and get ready for that net. This is EP7LE.
All right, we sure appreciate you joining us this evening, and thank you for letting us be your first stop when you get home from work. We'll listen for you next week, and I'll try to make sure Kyle knows, or whoever's calling the net, to let things go just a little bit longer. Yeah, I have that problem here with the Kentucky phone net. Those folks in the eastern part in central part of the state are an hour in front of us on Eastern time. So when they're doing, I'm just waking up when they're already up and got a pot of coffee down, if you know what I mean. So we're always lagging behind on that one too. All right, my friend, we'll catch you later, 7-3 on our end. All right, still looking for check-ins. One last call, please. Get a bunch in here.
KN4IRT. This is KN4IRT, Kilo November 4, India Romeo Tango, Tracy in Callaway County.
Tracy, we've got you. Anybody else?
KK4, ZMT is in and out net control. KN4IRN, Kilo November 4, India Romeo November, Stephen in Callaway County.
KN4IRN, Stephen. I've got you down on the payroll here. We'll get back to you in just a sec. I hope you've got something good to tell us this evening. All right, there's 3. Let's get back up to Tracy. KN4IRT. Bouncing your name around for net control here one of these nights. Tracy, what do you think about that?
Oh my, I see what you did right there, Mr. Mikey. Well, if I need to fill in, I'll do my very best. I'm still a rookie to all this, but I'll give her a shot. I have one of the Monday night nets here in Murray, so I wouldn't mind helping. Hope everything's well with you. We had a great time at Hard Office Blues Festival, and then next weekend was Labor Day weekend, so it was family camping, and Uncle Crazy got to see everybody and have a good time, and back to work this week, and then actually had to work today, so things are good, and I'm upright breathing, and I certainly appreciate that. Thankful for the little bit of rain that's come through here, and we certainly needed it. Well, I'll turn it back over to Net Control, and I hope everybody's having a good evening. 73 to you. So N4MHT, this is KN4IRT, and I'll turn it back over to you.
All right, Tracy, I'm glad you had big fun with the family camping trip and the Blues Fest, and it sure was a pleasure to meet you down there on that one. Take care, and we'll keep you in mind when the next net control position comes open here on the Kentucky Fusion All Digital Net. Steve, what are you up to? What in the world are you up to? KN4IRT from N4MHT.
N4MHT, this is KN4IRN, Stephen. Not sure if I'm making the trip. Give me a shout out if you can hear me.
Oh yeah, no problem at all. I wrote that down in. I said T just as big as you please.
Roger that. Here in Callaway County, quite a few of us got our call signs all at once, so it's a lot of KN4IRs, and it basically went down the list there from just about A to Z. Well, had a good day. Did some weed eating up around the business. Had a big ditch out front that kind of got away from me, and so I got some weed eating done. My intent was to come home and continue that here, but the rain had other decisions to make. So other than that, just am enjoying being back at my house tonight. I've been taking care of my dad since about July 24th with staph infection in his knee. Took him to Nashville Thursday. They took his PICC line out and the antibiotics done. And hopefully the infection is clear and he'll get a new knee put in on October 26th and be back up and hopping around. Other than that, it was good meeting you as well. Had a good time at the Hot August Blues. And hopefully be able to get out and enjoy a little bit of the day tomorrow with no rain. So N4MHT, this is KN4IRN. I'll say 73 to everybody and turn it back over to you in net control.
All right, Steve, we're good. All right, boys and girls, so we'll go ahead and wind things up again. We'll say happy trails, cowboys and girls. We'll catch you back at the ranch next week. We'll secure the frequency and return the repeater to normal amateur use. Again, thanks to the Princeton Ham Radio Club for the use of the machine. And y'all come and see us when you can. Come see us on Tuesdays at Hardy's up here in the Peat Patch. With that, we'll secure the net. Frequency is back to regular amateur use. 7-3, y'all. KN4 LDM, KN4 LDM from KW4DI Long.